Okay, now guys, we're gonna continue and try to finish up this piece. Um, so the surface is all dry now. I'm gonna work on some of the dark area a little bit more and also work on the background, okay? All right, so I'll continue working on this. Get a little bit of cool color, right? Make my brush a little drier this time. Brush the cool color to the shadow. Okay. Kind of go up a little bit. Good. And then the next thing I will do is I look at the reference, I realize there is a very strong shadow, right, under the chin. So I'm gonna really push the shadow with the blue. Really push the shadow. All I gotta do for the blue is like, I'm gonna mix the blue with a little bit of the brown, and then maybe just one touch of the red. And this dark, okay? This dark. Don't worry, put it down first. Very nice. The next thing I will do is I will clean my brush a little and get some water. And then blend the edge, the water a little bit. All right, you see? Okay. Not dark enough. I'm gonna make sure this area is really dark. Just really push the dark. Another chin area. Okay, good. Okay, something like this. And I'm gonna start working on the hair a little bit. Same methods. Whoop, too much paint. It's okay. Get my brush a little drier. And all right. When I put the brush on, I try to follow the direction of the hair. You know, try to imagine the direction of the hair. It will show at the end. It will show through. So it's kind of important. A little bit more dry type of approach for this area. Dry brush. More pigment, less water. Same thing. Work on the mustache a little bit. Yeah. All right, the lower part of the mustache needs to be a little darker because it's kind of in the shade, not hit by the light. Okay, and eyebrow. Now it's dry, so I can really use a little bit of dry brush. Yeah, follow the direction, right? Okay. And work on the eyes a little bit. Get a number 8 round. Get some blue, more proportion of blue. Dry my brush. All right, work on the pupil. Make it slightly darker. Good. Same thing here. Very good. And the eyebrow. Make my brush a little bit more dry. Touch up some of the warmer shadow. Make my brush a little drier. You know, this type of situation, right? You really have to push the paint around a little. Okay, good. The other side, right? Describe the shadow a little bit more by pushing it down a little bit. The value, with a lower value. Get a little bit more. A bit warmer color. Work on the nose a little bit. Blend it in so it look less awkward, more naturalistic. Get a little bit of red there, so it shows a little bit of continuity of the color flow. Blend the edge of the eyebrow a little bit. Okay, so good. There's a good touch up. Yeah, good. Nice. Gonna look at some details, right? Figure out some details. Very good. The eyes, I think that this eye need to be a little bit, slightly bigger. So add a little bit of something on it. Okay, very good. We're getting there. We're really getting there. Definitely getting there. A little bit more blue here. Okay. More touch up the details area. All right, using the tip of my brush to draw. Okay, kind of draw on top. Get a little bit of blue, very light blue. Dry brush. Brush on here. Wash it. Blend it in a little bit. Good. So we got the 5 o'clock shadow thing going on. Okay, very nice. And lower lips, we're gonna give it a little bit more red, slightly more pinkish reddish color. Then we're pretty good. Okay. Yeah, you think this is a little too red, right? It's fine. How do we do this? How do we control this? We can either add a little bit more of the cool color there, down, or you can wait until it get a little bit more dry and then we can touch up at the end with color pencil. Okay. That's supposed to be a little darker. Very good. Very good. All right, work on the shadow of the chin a little bit. Get a new brush, this flat brush. Blend it in. All right, so this flat brush have not touched any of the other pigments before. Okay, so this is a clean brush. Add a little bit of the cool up there. Good. You see, some of the highlight area still remain untouched at this point. Okay, it's not even touched at this point. So I'm gonna work on the ear very quickly. I like that area a lot. I like work on that because I can really go free with some of this more intense red color. Okay, and add a little bit of the shadow, darker shadow. All right, very nice. Add a little bit of cool here and there with the blue. So I think we're pretty good at this point. Okay, so get some really, really dark color. Mix a little tiny bit of blue. Super duper dark color. Okay, work on this deep shadow. Get my big brush. All right, so some of this effect that we already established earlier. What we're gonna do is emphasize a little bit more. Okay, good. I think it's pretty nice so far. And then you can keep on adding a little bit more dark color for the hair. Right, same methods. Try to follow the form and the shape of the hair. the shadow part of the mustache. Get a little bit more shadow. Shadow part of the eyebrow, more shadow. Just the bottom part, right? Yeah, that's too big of a brush for this area. Wash it away. It's fine. Yeah, so okay. Looking quite nice at this point, I think, and touch up here, a few thing here and there, right? Define the shape a little bit more. Okay, so see what we're having now. It's pretty interesting, I think, you know. So the last thing we have to do is the background. All right. So the background is not really moist or anything, so I will put a quick wash, light wash, okay, for the background. Don't go too crazy with the water. I mean, it might get out of control. Trim that in. Okay, the brush stroke, right? You can go a little wild with the brush strokes. Use the background to kind of fix the form a little bit, okay? Yeah, see how I use the background to fix the form a little bit? Let it be a bit more abstract, that's perfectly okay. And we can do some effects on top. That's the very last touch. Kind of let the water melt. All right, sometimes you have to lift up your, you have to watch it. You have to lift up for your water, for your paper, so the water won't run to some of the finished area. Yep, dry your brush a little bit. Okay, cover up some of this area, a little bit of this area. Good. Yeah, push the value a little bit, okay, on the left side, more contrast. That will look better. To wash away this spot, get a clean brush. Lift up some of the pigment there. Good, very good. All right, guys. So this is okay. This is basically what I'm having here. This is the techniques. Okay. Yeah. Feel free to ask me any questions through emails or the discussion boards. Okay. So yeah, I hope you Can learn something from here. So the next thing I'm gonna do after this, right? After it dry, I'm gonna scan it, uh, and then like save it as a PDF, and I'm good to go. Okay, I'm good to go. I can turn in my assignment already. Okay, good, great. Okay then, thank you guys. So all right, this is all the video we're having. Thank you.